things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Strong right. Check three. Set. Black 20.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. They give him 13 yards there on the... Playing a fresh set of downs.
Three. Corner. Watch that. Set. 91 is the mic. Blue 30. Double. Focus. Rush in. Set.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Check 37.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Ladarius Green there as tight end, and it's 3rd and short. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. 3rd and 2, now Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Charles, you think Big Ben is happy to have Antonio Brown on the other side of his passes?
You know he is, but he also expects it. This is how their offense runs best. When those two get together, especially early, and continue to do it throughout the game, the end result is the one we're seeing right now. They're ahead on the board.
It has been early and often. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 5. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Big Ben going to take it himself. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And the seemingly endless drive continues.
Tight on the left. Move. Switch.
This time, Roethlisberger will throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Sammy Coates, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point now by Boswell.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Harris to return it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Now Manning throwing on second down, eluding the pressure right. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On first down, Manning hits his target. The tight end, Will Tye. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4.
Watch right there, watch right there. Ricky.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Manning now on first down. The left side throw complete to Adams. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Throwing now is Manning. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the veteran James Harrison. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump-off. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense.
4 down. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, They're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, it's Bell. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on second and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Watch out. Set! Blue 30.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Blue 30. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Roethlisberger going to throw it over the middle here to Coates. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Two. Double. Go bounce. Big Ed. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Boswell for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.